Excellent. So today I started my live streaming. I think everyone is good. Not feeling well, but let's see. Let me check first of all, my streaming is going on live or not. Then we can start up. So just give me a second, okay? Please be patient, everyone. We'll start up. I just started streaming just like that. I got on a mind, why can't we share the knowledge on present scenario of AI, artificial intelligence, what exactly it is, and how it is gonna work. So that was the reason I started. And I just configured and I shared the credentials. I didn't plan anything, just like that I started. And this is my first live streaming. So if any issues are there, just please bear with me. Okay. ఎవరైనా వెళ్ళలేకపోతే నన్ను క్షమించండి. And that was the reason I'm just fixing the issues. Okay. ఇకపోతే టెక్ ఎడ్యూ హబ్ మీద చాలా ఉన్నాయి. లైక్ నేను ఇంతవరకు ఐ డిడ్ ఇన్ భగవద్గీత. I didn't share the knowledge in coming to this AI or technology. Hello. Yeah, delay is coming, but everything is okay, I think. So let's start up, okay? Coming to me, my original name is Bhaskar. You can say that Bhaskara, but people calls me Bhavin. I just changed my name long back as an Bhavin. And when I used to train people in US and all, so that was good. And horoscope is it's good. Uh, Mr. Vishnu was told that, like, changing the name. That was the reason I changed the name. Okay, so okay, then that is big history. Leave about that. Coming to here, what we are gonna learn here. See, today's world, people are speaking all about AI, 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 AI. So what exactly the AI is? You can say that, like, AI is nothing but a model file. In computers, there are files, right? The same way, AI is in a model file. How the database will be, will store in some database, right? Database in the sense, like in a file, maybe SQL, maybe Oracle, maybe another data, Excel file, right? The same way, here we'll store the data into the file. Very simple. That is the model file. And we are not just gonna store it just like that, like, copy pasting the data, just like other tools. Here we are gonna train to the model file. We will train it. So those training methodology is a data science. We use the data science methodology. I will give you all the examples and all in future. In-depth knowledge of data science and training and large language models and all. So now AI, in the sense, every people will says that, like, chat GPT, right? Some people have a knowledge. Those people says that Grok, Anthropics, right? Google Gemini, right? And Facebook Llama. We know some of the like, LLMs. And now Anthropics Claude is booming again. Every time we hear some or other tools, right? So these all tools are proprietary tools. What? Proprietary AI models. Okay, let's see. Give me the list of proprietary AI models. So now some of the list we can see from the Google, right? See, GPT 4.0, 4.5 is running. So many models are running here. So these all are OpenAI. Okay, OpenAI is nothing but a chat GPT. OpenAI is a company and chat GPT is a model files, like softwares, AI model files. In that, so many as models are there. It started from 2019 onwards. Okay, I'll give you in depth of that. Okay, then actually the first models, AI models, was started from the Google. Actually developed by the Google. I'll explain you that. So now we are seeing Gemini is a proprietary model. Okay, in OpenAI, GPT is a proprietary models, and in from Google, Gemini is a proprietary models. From Anthropics, Claude is an open model, a proprietary model, not open model. Sorry. Okay, and we can see so many, like, Amazon Nova is their proprietary, Grok is there. Okay, Grok 3 is their proprietary models. Okay, so some of the companies where we can say that the proprietary models are these. Okay, mostly people use these three companies: Google, OpenAI, and Anthropics. Anthropics is from, the model is a Claude model. And here, what is proprietary model in the sense? The model which we need to pay or free or use in their own platform, where we can use only from their platform only, not from, other platform. If you want to use, okay, you have to go to the OpenAI, you have to go to the Chat GPT. Okay, Chat GPT domain is .com domain is their own domain. So here you can see that their model files are okay. If you log in here, you can see that all their logins. Let me log in with one of our credentials. Okay, let me try to log in. So this one is asking the validation. I accepted. So you have to validate with your mobile and all if you have a, the third party validation and all. Now here you can see that we should refresh once again. Once we log in, then it was gonna load it. Now you can see that for this version, GPT is providing. Okay, so this is all. And here I'm not getting into the in-depth. Okay, if you are upgraded version, you can see so many large language models here, right? And you can ask the question using with that, it was gonna give you the answer. I'm gonna help you out, explain you everything on each and every concept about AI, artificial intelligence. Okay. And coming to the other part is everyone should generate API keys if you want to use their proprietary models. Okay. So OpenAI API key. So you have to log into their own site and you have to get the API keys. Here, platform.openai.com. You have to log in there. Once you log in there, sign in. I have a credentials. If you won't have a credentials, please try to sign up. Very simple. Okay. So once you log in, this is, your login panel, right? So once you log in here, you have to go to the billing and add some credits. Okay, you have to add pay as you go, minimum $5. I long back added my credits, but one of my students on live, they used those credits. Once your billing is activated with minimum $5 balance, then go to the API, and simply you can create by creating an API. YouTube live streaming. Okay, default project and create. So this is your API key created. Very simple. Copy this created and put it in a notepad. Write it like, OpenAI API key. Then paste your key and save it in secured path. So what we are going to get with this API key? We're using with this API key also, we can call the models here. Okay. We can call all their models. Got it? Whatever the models are available. So those all OpenAI models where we can call it. Clear tip. So this is all about OpenAI. Then coming to the Google one. Okay. So Google Gemini. Google Gemini is giving free of cost. Okay. Very simple, gemini.google.com, where you can see that all Gemini models. I already logged in, right? So it went to that. Okay. So now here you can select the chart models. Defaultly, I didn't have upgraded version, so that was the reason it was displaying here. So here you can see that what you want to do, creating an image, canvas, deep research, or creating in a music. You can do that, even though you can write in a code also. Code partner is here. You can write a code. Okay. So you want to check the code, or you want to develop a sample, the simple um, app, any kind of app or anything. These are custom, tags where they build it to understand. If not, you can give a code here. You can assign anything. Okay. Take example of, for example, I'll take, okay, this is my website is running. I full-fledgedly not a developer, but excuse me, I'm sorry, not feeling well from couple of days. So what I will do is I'll just snapshot. I'll just capture the screen here. Okay. So whatever captured the screen, I'm just showing how advanced it is. Okay. So you can paste the particular image here. I pasted here and assign create an HTML page which I shared the picture and attached. It should be on single page website. Use Google CSS and create a $1 billion company website. That's it. We just given some prompt, random prompt. It was creating here. Let me try to log in. See, this is thinking here now. Okay. Step by step process is going on and style sheet is created. So this is the code. Entire code is given by, you know, the Gemini. So how we can use this? This is the proprietary, right? The same way where we can create an API, copy this, and let me open Explorer and create one folder here. So just created a YouTube channel, YouTube streaming, yeah, streaming, live streaming. Okay, let me create in a folder and so here what we are gonna do is open a notepad. Okay, I just opened a notepad and paste this and save as on your folder location, my dear. Go to D drive, live streaming, sorry, oops, HTML, index.html. Right, I saved as an index.html and open one more and now get into this and copy the CSS file. So what was the CSS file is? Styles.css. Okay, let's open the notepad here, paste this. I have a little confusion. This is HTML and copy this CSS and save as. What was the file? Very simple, style.css. Okay, save as the same. Got it. So now see, just open this. See here. This one is created, right? See how advanced is. Okay. This is the world. See, very advancedly, this one is trained. You name it, you will have it. Very simple. That was the right now AI is, learning that faster. I'll explain you that how that one is learned and all the concept, what are exactly the research document and all. Okay. So this is all about you know, Google Gemini. And coming to Claude, Claude where you can install an app here. Okay, you can go to the Claude and you can, go to the website, their website. Okay, they provided the app here, and as well as so let me go with this Anthropic. So under Anthropics, before getting into this, even though you can call the Gemini API and you can configure. Okay, just if you have any questions like Gemini API, okay, you have to log into the Google AI Studio, and you can log into the Gemini AI Studio and you can get the API keys here. Before that, there are so many terms and conditions and all, you know, and the billing and all you have to create, and you can create the API keys here. Okay, by clicking on, you know, create API key. If you have any question, go to the YouTube and search and read the documentation. You have to start, reading the documentations and all, creating everything. In paid sections like paid training, definitely I'm gonna assist you how to create and all. Okay, the same way coming to the Anthropics. Okay, so Anthropics, where you can see that the website, the same way sign up and log in with your credentials. Even though you can see here, you can try using with the login. There is an app, and as well as you know the browser base also you can do that. Didn't assign any. Yeah, I will just go with the existing credentials. You have to go with. I didn't created any account. I think using with this username. You can go with the free. Just sign up. So here also the same way, like it was gonna work. Okay, just like an Gemini. Okay, the same script. I'm just gonna paste it here, and let me check my snapshot. It is available or not. Right, it's available, and I will paste this and just give the command. So this is creating a whole HTML document and as well as the CSS document, right? In meanwhile, what we can do is go to this project one, copy this folder and paste it as a project two. I'm a bit lazy, like, doing all this stuff. Yeah, I can create a new folder and all, but as I told you, I'm a bit lazy because because what we can do simply we can copy paste in that index file, right? So now open with, I'm just going to open with a notepad. Notepad is not available. Okay, notepad plus plus, I'm just going to open it. So this is notepad plus plus, the existing code, select all, delete, and the same way CSS file also open with notepad. Open with, so just go with the notepad and select all and delete, right? So now this is still creating. I don't know why this one is writing very slowly. And let me start the recording also. That was good, I think. As I told you, like, I didn't plan anything, right? This one is updating my editing software to capture the data. Yeah. Just give me a second, my dear team. I'll switch on the backup recording also. If anyone want, I can share it. If anyone want to donate anything like, funds to make more videos and sharing the knowledge as a responsible citizen, you can donate to us. To upgrade all the systems and all. So I'm just started recording. Okay. Full screen mode. Yes. We'll come back to the topic now. So this is the HTML file. Download it. So this is directly giving the HTML file. So we don't need to write all this stuff and download this. See here. Here you can see that file here. Right. This is little advanced. It was developed more than this, right? And what this one is did is like, it was went to my website, and this one created some content here. It was taken my office location, right? Single page, right? So which one is good? Like, is this one is good? This one is not created single page level, but this one is created entire project where I can post it. Only the thing is simple modifications. I need to do it. You know, clear. So for the coding purpose or agents, AI agents or agentic AI agents, uh, Anthropics is obviously this is very good and strong. Apart from other chat GPT or Gemini and all, okay, or the other proprietary tools. Got it? So these are proprietary tools, like, these are all our proprietary tools. So everyone, people think that, like, only these tools are running the world in AI industry. No. Now we will discuss about open source tools. When you're coming to the open source tools, what we can say is, like, we can use the best softwares, two softwares. Okay. The best two softwares are, one is LM Studio. Give me the list of open source LLM softwares like LLaMA, LM Studio. I need complete list. Just given in Google search. Okay. So these people are giving 10, 6 and all. Let's see what the list is. I didn't search like this. I won't required also. Okay. So first is LM Studio. Okay. And the second one is maybe LLaMA. No, they given different tool, Jan or something. Okay. Llama files, GPT for all. LLaMA fifth place they given. It depends on the funding on their website. Okay. But I use LLaMA. Is an beautiful, and LM Studio also good. Good to go. But most of the developers will use, okay, LLaMA, and I prefer LLaMA only. Let's see, LM Studio I used very long back, but maybe it was gonna ask you to update. Okay, so now very simple, uh, go to Google. Okay, uh, Studio, LM Studio, just insert LM Studio, where you are gonna get to here. Okay, you can log in, and if you have a Windows, you can download. Okay, Windows, Mac version, Linux version, any of the version, it was, you can download it. So it was taking a little slight time to load this tool because I do have a very small resources in my computer. So try to bear with me. If anyone can donate the infrastructure, for the infrastructure. Great. We can make India more great. So this one is saying like, to download LLaMA 3.2, 1 billion parameters. Okay. So it was 1.3 GB. I'll explain you that. Okay. So this required the LLaMA. What is happening here? I'll explain you. What is LLaMA? LLaMA is an open source model file which is developed by the Meta. Okay. This is all about LM Studio. Let's pick the LLaMA. Under LLaMA, I already installed LLaMA in my computer. I do have some of the LLMs already installed in my local machine. First time when you are running, like, you have to be a little patient. Because these all are real time, work we are doing, right? So this is all about LLaMA. To run these applications, you need lots of GPU. Okay. So this one is taking a little slight time to load it because I don't have much GPU in my computer. Okay. So now let's see, we seen the softwares LLaMA and LLM Studio in our computer, right? You can download, go to lmstudio.ai and you can download this software, and go to the LLaMA.com. You can download the software of LLaMA. So these softwares will help to run, okay, large language models here. So what is mean by the large language models, which we seen here, right? So Gemini here we seen, right? Under the Anthropics we seen the Claude here, right? And OpenAI ChatGPT we seen, right? So these all are large language models, right? The same, those are proprietary models. Coming to here, go to the models. You can see here, these all are models on the open source. Okay. So Quant 3.5 developed by Alibaba. Okay. Quad coding. So the same way you can see that LLaMA also from the, Meta. See here, Gemini Flash version, Google version available here. Okay. DeepSeek model. This is a Chinese company and their models. Everyone heard about DeepSeek, right? So these are the model files, right? So here you can see that hundreds of model files here. Okay, hundreds of model files here. So if you go to the LLaMA, see here LLaMA 4 is also available. LLaMA 3.5. Got it. So these all are large language models. Thousands of models are available. We seen here, right? Another best site is in supporting open source platform, that is from, France country, funded by the France government, that is Hugging Face. Okay. Under Hugging Face, if you go to the models, you count it, how many? 26 lakhs, 2.6 million large language models are available. Oh my God. I'll tell you a small example. I think last year, November, I think I fed up with this everyday technology coming up. Every day, some or other LLMs are coming up. I didn't, concentrated on this from November onwards. At that time, only 45,000. Now, see, do you believe or not? These all are like in a chat GPT, Gemini, and Anthropics. So, here you can see that text generation models. So, these all are text generation models. And any to any model files. So, image to text, kind of OCR. Give the image, it will convert into the text. Image to text, text to text. Okay, so these are the text to text, and these are the image to text. Give the image, it will convert into the text. These are the image to image in the sense you give 3 or 4 images, and it will all create like in a thumbnail or the scene or the picture. Okay, the background sky and the background river and the trees. So something like that. You just give instead upload all the files. It will combine everything. It will create a nice picture and it will give it to you. Text to image. You give the prompt and it will create. Text to video generation. Text to speech. And more 45 different, 44 different models are available here. This is again big ocean. Got it? So the same way here, this fellow is giving you the space also, where you can write in a code and you can host it. Okay. So that also available here in this community. So for example, you can see that image generation. Okay, these somebody people are uploading like us. Okay, so you can see that something like I'm not sure like this is gonna work pretty faster or something like that. It depends on this user you know server resources. It depends on the GPU and all. So you also can be you know generate a YouTube thumbnail on what is our title is. Let's 02 hero on large language models, proprietary models, and open large language models. This course is all about training on these concepts. I'm not sure, like, how it's gonna work and all, like, the GPUs and all, the load. See here, this way it is created, right? So here, if you go to the files, you can see all the files here. So this is app.py is running here. Under this code, where we can see that torch and model file which they are using. So model file they are using here, image turbo kind of model file they are using. So now go to the models and search the model file. See here. Got it. So this is where you can see that, like, all about this model file. Okay, how it is gonna work and image generation and all. Got it. So we will go to get into the advanced level, like, you know creating these kind of applications, apps also in future section. So see, I think you got it right. So what is open source models, what is proprietary models? Now, open source models, what we can do is, after installing LM Studio and LLaMA, okay, let's see this LM Studio. Is this downloading is completed, downloaded. So now you can uh, ask any question. Continue, start. We just started with loading the model. It was asking to load the model. Okay, and maybe it will take some time to update. Okay, in meanwhile we can see that. So this model file was loaded, the chart is loaded, and you can ask this, you know write a description on YouTube live streaming, the topic on zero to hero mastery, AI LLM large language models, about proprietary models and open source models. This training program is a live streaming right now. Just insert. So now text is gonna generate. Okay. On using with this model file. It depends on the resources and all. It was gonna give. I didn't selected the model. GGU1. Load the model. This is failed to load the model. Okay. So now I will go with, I'm not gonna waste my time and your time. These are the open source models which I already, you know, downloaded in my computer. So now I'm asking to Quan 3 model, 3.5 model. So you can use text generation, image generation, video generation, any kind of models here. So my server requirement is required a lot of resources. So I don't have much GPU, right? So that was the reason it was given an error, the Quan 3 model. So these all are models which I already downloaded. I selected the cloud model. See here. So now whatever we are running the model is in my computer. You don't require any kind of internet here. Okay. You don't require any kind of internet here. If you want to see, okay, let's go with CMD. LLaMA list. So these all are large language models, are some are my own proprietary models are available, and some are, you know, open source model. You can see here Babin Guru. Let me show you Babin Guru. This is my own proprietary model. Okay, and Babin Llama is my proprietary model. Okay, Babin Llama 2 latest, Babin latest is my own coding partner. This is my own proprietary tools. This is large languages are created by me, spending millions of dollars to train these kind of model files. Okay. So where you can download into your system and you can, you know, run this like, for example, if you go to the LLaMA and if you want to download this Llama 3.1 model, okay, so for example 8 billion parameters, see here 8 billion parameters, this is all about 4.9 GB, and come to the CMD LLaMA full Llama 3.1. So it will connect to the internet and it was gonna download. So download it, right? Run command. So it will run here in CMD DOS mode. Got it? So nowadays required lots of memories. That was the reason server getting in a crash here. Okay. So lightweight model which I can run This is also getting an error because it's working here, right? So LLaMA desktop is working, right? The desktop version is working, right? So still this one is working, right? So that was the reason it was generating error because it required a lot of resources. So let's see my system resources here. See here CPU is running and GPU also running fast. I do have only 2 GB. It was not enough. Minimum to run 48 GB you required for our training program. If it is 48 GB, that was good. So anyone can donate that to, you know, upgrade our technology to serve more people. So now I think you got an idea about, what is exactly the open source model and proprietary models are, right? You got an idea. Now, the next sections, like, coming up sections where we can learn, you know, how to develop and deploy large language models. That is very advanced level training program, which we required a lot of hardware resources. For that, I need to arrange or allocate a cloud solution to go with these kind of, you know, training program. Developing in a large language models like Chat GPT and all, okay, like DeepSeek R1 and all, required lots of billions of dollars to train these kind of model files. So now coming to the AI agents, you got an idea, right? Before getting into the AI agents, what we can do is, if you need to run your local large language models, okay, then what we can do is you can install Open Web UI. You can install Open Web UI. Okay, and you can start working on it. What Open Web UI is? What is exactly the Open Web UI is? The Open Web UI will provide you the web interface just like a Chat GPT, Gemini, and all. See here, it was running on localhost on port number 3000 now. So let me log in. Awesome. This one is logged in properly. So now you can see that the same like OpenAI, right? If you see the OpenAI, okay, see here, you see the Grok, the same interface, all right? If you see the OpenAI, OpenAI and all. Where is this? Okay. If you see the Claude the same way, I think ChatGPT I closed, right? The same interface where you're gonna get here. So here you can see that my large language models which I have in my computer. Okay. Now the same question you can ask here. So copy this image. Let me paste here and let me go back and copy image. I copied and I use a different code llama. I'm just generating, got an error because I think my large language models are giving an error. I think lots of resources is going on using by Let me check the settings and connection. So I need to insert an my local API key. Okay. Now let's see. So let me ask in the browser. So this way where you can create an LLM open web UI. Okay. So this one I need to fix it or else reinstall it in Docker. Okay. What you want to do is to get the open web UI just like this, you have to install the Docker first. You have to install the Docker. Okay. Go to the Docker. Okay. Docker desktop and install the Docker desktop software in your Mac OS or Windows, whatever. You can download it. Okay. Download and install. Then after installation, what you need to do is you need to go to the GitHub. Okay. Open Web UI. So Open Web UI is an LLaMA compatible. See here under the GitHub, there you can see that. Okay. So this is provided by the Open Web UI. Okay. So go to the GitHub and very simple after installation, you can run the command. I'll show you the documentation. Scroll down. Okay, scroll down and scroll down. Now how to install. Okay. Installation via Python pipeline. Pep. If you want to install in using with the Python commands where you can install. Okay. Pep install Open Web UI. Then next is we are going with the Docker installation. So installation with default configurations. If LLaMA is running on your computer, the same computer, if LLaMA is running, Okay, run this command. If LLaMA is running on different computer, then you have to run this computer, this code. Okay, I will install this and I'll switch on the other laptop also to push up the LLaMA here. And now go to PowerShell here. PowerShell you have to run as an administrator. Okay, you have to run as an administrator. If you won't run as an administrator, sometimes you will get in a collisions where we are getting the problem we are not able to understand. So just paste the command and simply enter. Once you enter, because this is running on the same, right? So let me stop this. Stop this container. Okay, let me run the same thing on PowerShell. I'm just getting an. Let's try in CMD here. It should run with this command. It should pull the uh, because open web UI container is already existed, right? So that is the uh, you know here it was pulling the error. So what should I do is I need to delete this, then I need to go with a new container, new installation path. So I configured. Okay, then for this purpose, what I will do is I'll delete it, whatever. I'm just deleting my existing, application running on here. Okay, then let's go with the PowerShell and let me run once again. So now see here, this one is started, right? Because the image is already existed, right? Image is already existed of that. Like, that was the reason it was started immediately. Let's start, and it was gonna ask you to register. It will take a couple of seconds to fetch, load everything, load the server. So we have to be little patient. Couple of seconds, like while we are installing any kind of packages, we have to be very patient. Okay, and when we are in real time online class, you got it. So it will take, everything will take some time. We need a little patience. Yeah. Mhm. So what we can do is, in meanwhile, let's reduce our system power also. So this is using my 26 percentage, and I will stop this LM Studio also. It's killing my resources, right? Yeah. We need a patience. Okay. Now we have to sign up or sign in. If it is in the first time, it was gonna ask you to sign up here and existing resources, right? So that was the reason. It was loaded now, right? So how can you help me? Let's see, like, is this is gonna respond with existing resources or not, or else it will throw the error. In meanwhile, we'll see. See if these are the configuration. If Olama is running on your computer, you have to go follow with this. If Olama is on different server, you have to follow this. If you have a NVIDIA GPUs and all, you have to use this. If you are using with an OpenAI web APIs and all, you have to go with this. Okay, install Open Web UI in blended support. Like, both we can use it, like, GPU support or only CPU support with, Open Web, uh, Open Chat GPT, and as well as, our Olama. Okay. So you just go with refer all this stuff. Okay. Now, what is these large language models? How this one is deployed? You've seen everything. You have, you've seen 2.6 million large language models are available. Your eyes are open now. How this one is deployed and developed, and from where it was started. There are so many, AI was started very long back. Okay, if you go with the Indian history, like, millions of years back only it was there. Even after that, computerization, the First World War and Second World War, the first AI, yeah, models was developed to, you know, crack the code of, defense codes and all. Okay, that is a big story. Definitely, we can get into that. This is not in a right time. And the mainly, this is the paper. Atten- attention, all you needs. The paper from Google. So, this is the research paper. Attention, all you needs. Let me download that. So, let's find somewhere some other, the website is opening here. See here, this is the paper which sponsored by the Google, and this seven people, okay, the seven people was researched and created this document. Okay, this is the research paper. How this AI models will work. Okay, on when 2017. Okay, building a large language models. Okay, sponsored by the Google 2017. Got it? Google this first of all, getting into this, and you have to read entire the paper, how the encoding and decoding is happening here to build a large language model. With this research paper only, all these people are started building large language models. Got it? Clear? You have to read entire, the documentation research paper. You will get an idea how these models are, developing. Okay. And on this is, you know, in-house, large language models preparation, like translating the language to language, and everything the model is gonna explain you, everything the research document is gonna explain you. Then, you got an idea, you'll get an idea with this research paper. With this help of the research paper only, all these people was developed these large language models. Okay, all these large language models here. Clear? This is very, very important large language model. Okay, which you can find it. Okay, with this only you are gonna get it, like, how this AI and large language models are working, how these are working. You got it? So now let's come into the main topic, how what we can do with this, where you can deploy or develop an AI agents and agentic AI agents using with the large language models. What is mean by the large language models? You got the idea now. Like the large language models is having a lot of thousands of billions of parameters of knowledge like a human, right? It's all about the knowledge, how you have a knowledge, how you learn the knowledge. Okay, the same way, you know the knowledge, learn from all over the earth, whatever the documents we have, like, it's trained with that data. You got it? So the parameters, in the sense, as much of data it's trained, that much of knowledge that large language model will have. See, very simple. Go to Hugging Face once again. Okay, here you can see that under the Hugging Face models, so text generation, where you can see that, like, it can generate the text, right? It can generate the text, in the sense it can write any poetry, it can write anything, like, the rain, it can write a story, it can do anything, whatever the questions you ask, according to the trained model billion parameters. So 27 billion parameters and 30 billion parameters. You can see that the latest, the large language models are available 185 parameters, billion parameters. Even 750 billion parameters recently came. Even you can see under the LLaMA and all. So it was can answer any question according to your requirement. Okay. Coming to the uh, text to image, for example. So text to image, just now a few minutes back, we seen, like, we just given a prompt and it was generate some image, right? So in the sense, it's just like in a painter, how the painter, like, close your eyes and feel something good and feel it, like, you can see it, the same thing in front of your eyes when you're closing, or else you see in the dreams, right? It was the brain is processing all the images like in a video or live streaming, right? So the same way imagination will create into the picture, like, the output, if it is in a video or in a, the same way, like, image and all. And the text to speech, you give a text and it will give you the output, like, how you train the audio vocal. Okay, the same way you can train it, you can get the output like my audio, or the Trump, or Narendra Modi, or anyone. We have to train, right? So this is all about, the large language models and all. In a large language model, I'll get into the in-depth, not only the text generation, image generation, or text speech generation, or video generation, or we are using in wars, like, in anything, any field in medical. Okay, in olden days, for any kind of medical research, it will take an years of time, but, using with AI, and nowadays, like, they are doing in couple of days, they are finishing the research, you know so, and even though now DNA bots also came, it was day by day, minute by minute, second by second, it went advancing like anything. Okay. So we have to, at any cost, we have to learn, and we have to be live in this earth, or live in the sense, like, we have to get into this knowledge, and, you know, mm, we have to learn a lot. And now let's get into the developing an AI agents now. Okay, what we are gonna do? Can we start the building an AI agents on next coming up sections? So definitely we'll come up with AI agents development on from the next section. And thank you so much, team, for your support, and go through my videos and all. And we will catch on the next sections on developing on AI agents, agentic AI agents, and as well as AI automation and all. Thanks for your time. Have a good day. live streaming on large language models, LLaMA, LLM Studio, proprietary models.